The decisions you make in your ranked matches will dictate whether you will rank up to the rank of your desire or derank to the bottomless pits of low elo. What will happen if I choose to fight B main as Fade with just my Prowler? Well, I run the possibility of being instantly Omen Flashed and then being swung by multiple enemies who will surely do tons of damage onto me since the angle I am peeking from can be shot through, meaning this angle is wallbangable. Now, what will happen if I choose to instead purchase an Odin instead of a Vandal and use my eye to get a kill or do tons of damage onto the enemy without them being able to shoot me back? For this, I would stand on lane, wait for audio confirmation that the enemies are pushing B, and then throw my eye here to scan the enemies who are running through B main, allowing me to spray them through the wall with my Odin. Which one of these decisions do you think would be smarter for me to do? You're exactly right. B would be the best choice to make. This is why decisions and making smart decisions is so important in Valorant, and why you can expect to win more matches the smarter decisions you make. I had a coaching session with the North American professional player Trick, who has helped me see the game in a mind-blowing way. Luckily for you all, I am going to teach you everything Trick taught me, so strap in your seatbelts because this is going to be a game-changing ride. As you just saw, your decisions that you make will impact the outcome of your game, since it will dictate whether you're able to remain alive to get kills or die without having any impact. I want to ask you a question. Is there such thing as a bad fight versus a good fight? Well, yes, there is. We saw this in the previous scenario that we provided with the B main example as Fade. In this scenario, we were faced with two different choices on how to take the fight onto the enemies pushing B main. One was safe and the other was pretty risky. Both had equal rewards, but not equal risks. So how can you know if you're taking a good fight versus a bad fight? Well, you need to measure the risk and the reward. Here is a basic example so you may understand. If we were to wide swing an angle without really knowing where the enemy is, we have a good reward since it is getting the kill onto the enemy. But we have a punishing risk of dying and losing our weapons, ruining our economy. So for this scenario, the risk outweighs the reward. The better choice would be to dead zone the angle, which will allow you to not throw away your life by using cover as your friend to eat the bullets for you. The reward would be being able to get the kill onto the enemy safely, since we will be slicing each angle the enemy could be one by one. Quick side note, Tracker is great, but if you want more in-depth stats to truly help you improve, use the Guide's Insight application. You are able to get insanely in-depth stats about your gameplay, and the app interprets the stats for you. You can see what your strengths and weaknesses are, easily compare which agents you're performing better on, and it also refers to you high quality coaching videos to help you improve your stats depending on which ones you are struggling with. Join our Discord to sign up for the closed beta today. Many times when fighting in Valorant, you may find yourself in a situation that may seem impossible to win, such as when you are pinned in a corner and the enemy is holding you. In this type of impossible situation, what do you need to do to better your chances of turning this into a winning situation? We talked about this technique in our Radiant Pro Fixed My Movement video. Well, the answer is to be hard to kill. If we are being pinned into a corner, we need to be as hard to kill as possible, since this will buy us time to connect our shots onto the enemy. In order to do this, we need to use the corner we are pinned behind and go for a dead zone, then a wide swing. While you are wide swinging, make sure that you do not stop until your crosshairs on the enemy's head and that you are ready to commit to this kill. It's do or die, so eliminate all hesitation in these types of situations. Every decision we make has consequences, as you've seen throughout the various examples we have provided to you in this video. Making the right decisions is crucial since we want positive consequences after making a certain decision. In order to develop positive outcomes through our decisions, you need to be accurate in choosing to do the right thing in a split second. In order to be accurately correct within a split second, you need to be able to measure your risk versus reward quickly. This will obviously improve over time, so there is no shortcuts to developing an accurate decision-making skill. When you are in game, I need you to first quickly think about what you are about to do. For example, if you're planning on taking a fight, ask yourself, what are the likely chances that I will live? This is your risk. We are risking our life, our economy, and even map control, so ask yourself how great the risk is in losing these things. Now, measure your reward. Ask yourself, what can I get out of making this decision? Will I be able to get 1 kill, 2 kills, or even 3 kills? This is the reward. Our reward needs to outweigh our risk. For example, it would not be smart to swing A main when we are on our buy round and the enemy has a sheriff. The reward for this situation would be to get a single kill onto an enemy that has an 800 credit weapon. The risk would be that we lose our life, our 2900 credit weapon, and the map control that we are holding. The risk outweighs the reward, so we would not choose to do this. The only way to increase the accuracy of your measurements of weighing your risks versus rewards is to VOD review matches and analyze every single kill and death. Practice measuring your risk versus rewards in the fights you take and identify certain patterns in your decision making. Do you get desperate and feel like you always need to get a kill? Do you get scared and avoid taking gunfights as much as possible? Be 100% honest with yourself, and over time, within 2 weeks, if you do this every day, you will see yourself making much smarter decisions in your matches. So smart that you will rank up to the next division, allowing you to get closer to your ranked goals. Now, I expect you to be a GigaChad decision-making superhero in your game, since we provided you with some advanced tips to implement to change the way you play the game forever. Now, understand that since you are now going to be able to make the correct decisions in your games, you need to be able to capitalize off those good decisions by winning your gunfights. Luckily for you, our Ready and Professional player Trick coached us on movement when fighting, and we cover a little aim in this video as well. So make sure to watch our Already a Pro Fix My Movement video next, and I will see you there, friend.